So yeah, that's my biggest contention. I still don't understand why I have to ask my husband to do something, either to do the baby or anything in the kitchen or anything in the house. I feel because we are partners, if I need assistance, he should chip in, and I shouldn't have to ask. Yeah, that's the truth.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not just African customs.
Yeah.
You get, it's
Really?
yeah. I mean, even in different religions, maybe even Muslims can comment on this. In Islam, in Hindu,
Yeah.
and all these things. It's inculcated in that.
Yeah.
That's how the world was, and that's what I'm saying. I understand this whole thing that has come up of equality and all these things, but that does not negate the roles and responsibilities in a home.
I agree.
And for example, I know there are those guys who are stay-at-home dads.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
You get, and so the stay-at-home dad is the one who takes care of whatever. So
Yeah.
there are roles and responsibilities that have switched.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I use that as an example, you get, you're negating yourself from your role and responsibility that is being switched to this man.
Okay.
You understand? Because you know you're the one going out there to get the bacon,
Okay.
and the bread, and the butter that will butter that bread. You understand? So, but the thing that I feel that has missed, and that was there a long time ago,
Yeah.
was that schooling that women are taken through.
Yeah.
Because there are I know there are a lot of men who go through this. You probably have a kiama, or you have a thing happening in your church or your circles where men go through a process
Yeah.
where you're told this is how to be a man, this is whatever, when you get a family, when you get, this is how to treat your mom when you have a wife.
Yeah.
So different things in the workplace.
Yeah.
Men kind of teach each other these things. So I don't know if for women or for you in your circles, if you guys were taught. And that's what I'm saying. You do the worst thing. You're comparing me to your father.
You think, okay.
You understand?
No, but I was just
I'm
trying to
like,
explain that was my
yeah,
template.
no,
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
but you've compared.
Okay.
It was your template, no biggie. But as a human being and, of sane mind
But
and
you've
everything.
also compared me to your mom.
I haven't right now.
No, but in the very beginning, that's the pressure I had. Those ones for the woman who wakes up at 6 to go to Marigiti, to go shop for the house and things like
Yeah,
that.
but I'm like, don't come and ask me at we don't have onions, let's pass through and we're in traffic and on Saturday we're chilling.
my gosh.
Like, I'm like,
Anyway,
you understand, you need to be able to plan yourself. And that's,
Yeah,
so
agreed.
my point here is, first of all, the point I had is don't compare.
Okay. Don't
So
compare.
women don't compare, men don't compare.
True.
You get?
Agreed.
So the other thing is, I know you have a learning curve, but you
Yeah.
have to accept you have a learning curve to do. Everybody has a learning curve to do.
True.
You get?
True.
For example, there's some men who electricity poteas. You haven't paid.
Yeah.
You haven't sorted water
Rent.
bill
Yeah.
or renting, I forget.
There's some people who do, but anyway,
you haven't sorted the moti, depending on how you grow up. But then
Yeah.
there is a learning curve. And so there needs to be that acceptance that there is these roles and responsibilities.
Yeah.
My second point is, you said you don't have to ask. And that's the thing about marriage. You have to ask.
Yeah.
You get? If I need help, I'm flying out somewhere for Jobo and I know the car is due for service, I have to ask. I won't say at she will check the card in the moti.
Yeah.
And because she loves me so much, she will switch and be like, oh wow, let me take this car for service. Oh yes, yeah. In fact, it doesn't have fuel. Let me go fuel it. You get?
Married an actor.
You see? So, for me, the first, just to summarize, the first point is, know you have roles and responsibilities, whether you like it or not. Okay? And I'm not, and you're saying we can't, even in the Bible, even in the Quran, they are there. As you read through, you get to see the lifestyle that people lived. What the women were supposed to do, what the men were supposed to do, what the kings did and what the queens did. You get to see that in through the lifestyle, even the lifestyle of Jesus. Jesus knew, I'm not going to go to my disciples to get water to drink. I'll go to that mama there at the well. I'll go chill at the well. Because at the well is where mamas come to fetch water. If I bank on niggas, on dudes, I'll die fast. He knew. So through those lifestyles, are you understanding?
I'm understanding.
You get to see that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So it's the same way even in the Old Testament when Nani went to look for a wife
Who's Nani?
for Isaac.
When Abraham, I think, sent a servant to look
A
for
servant,
Isaac.
yeah. So Abraham sent a servant to look for a wife for
Yeah.
Isaac.
Yeah.
Where did the girl go to chill? chilled at a well.
At a well, yeah. Because he knows that's where the ladies chill.
Yeah, exactly.
Come to fetch water.
Men won't come to fetch. So no, she said there was nothing in the Bible proven her wrong.
No. But that doesn't mean that was their role.
No.
See, maybe that day just that idiot. Okay, sawa.
Where?
Sawa. Did you just say where?
Look at this.
You know that's why Taji says where. It's your fault.
So
anyway.
So that was to summarize. So number one, know you have roles and responsibilities. Number two, don't compare. Number three, you have to learn and you have to ask. Okay.
Can
it's not, and I'll do things I love.
Yeah.
Like for example, I love cooking. So I'll wake up, cook chapo, whatever, cook breakfast, whatever. Yeah, sometimes. But thank God, there's a mama working here and it's like,
I know, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying sometimes.
Yeah, so thank God for the things that your man likes to. There are those men who like gardening. So they'll do the garden if you have.
Others who like to fix their cars and tinker on. Yeah, true.
There are those guys who like interior decor. They'll decorate the home, make the space livable. You know. So you learn to ask and also learn. You have a learning curve to do.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're brought up in a palace and now you live in a ghetto, like you have to learn, you have to adapt.
True.
Doesn't matter.
That's true, because I think that's what it has been for me. I've had to adapt, because I remember thinking at some point, if my husband, I used to expect that, because he can serve himself, but George prefers to be served. That was a hard one for me, but I finally adapted and I'm doing it, and he's happy. So
we're all happy.
That I'm using that as an example so that I can use it as my point. My only point is this: in a marriage, sometimes you do things because you love the other person, not necessarily because you want to, but because you understand if you don't, it might maybe hurt the other person or cause strife. Yeah, this is my point.
Yeah, like,
do not, babe, I've let you speak and I let you finish. Yes. I have only one thing to say, just one. My summary. Yes, emphasis. My point is this: do not use roles and responsibilities or your expectations from your spouse as a weapon to put that person down or make them think that they're not meeting the cut. Yeah, because I feel like that's the problem in our society generally. Because a woman or a man is not doing their part, it's thrown in their face. They're made to feel small, and I think eventually that doesn't do anything to make the marriage better. Yeah, that's what I think. I have a feeling this video is very long, but maybe we'll cut it up. So I don't know. That's all I have to say about roles and responsibilities.
I think I've exhausted my words for the day.
You're done. But I really wish and I really want to continue doing research about this topic. So please share with us in the comments what you think, your thoughts, any research, especially about, we follow God in the Bible, especially about biblical references to roles and responsibilities for men and women. I have to keep insisting on that one. Saiton Riga, my friend, I know you've been researching. Post, comments.
Also, Saiton is a...
No, hey, don't start Domes.
She's an ambassador.
She has been posting very good research, articles. Gosh, can I finish this outro? Thanks for watching, guys. Let's keep the conversations going about the truth about marriage. Thank you.
Just a mom.
Subscribe. Like, comment, share, etc.